Let me ask you a quick question, guys. With 17-plus fantasy points in 5 consecutive weeks, Jay Cutler has been doing it and doing it very consistently. Is he an every week start?
I thought you were going to start quoting LL Cool J.
I was waiting. I was waiting.
He's been doing it and doing it well.
Yeah.
Jay Cuddy, Bubbles. I've thought about this. Maybe we should start calling him Bubbles.
Bubbles.
His personality is so sparkly and
Yeah.
light. Jay Cutler, man, he's getting it done. Like you said, the 5 weeks in a row of giving you very solid quarterback production. Unfortunately, the next 2 weeks for Jay Cutler, Jay Bubbies, is St. Louis and then Denver, which are not the best matchups in the world. However, so let's say you bypass him on those next 2 weeks. His fantasy playoff schedule is hot wings and chocolate cakes.
Okay. Wait, for Cutler, that makes sense because then he would throw an interception.
I'll just say it's very good.
It looks good.
See, I have it on good authority that Jay Cutler, under the bleachers, broke off his friendship with Matthew Stafford. And so those two have gone their separate ways. And Jay Cutler said, hey, I'm gonna try to play good at quarterback. And I'm going to stay calm in the pocket. And I'm not going to force the issue too much.
Throw it to the tall guy who wears number 17.
Yeah, they used to have a competition of who can sling it more, who can throw it farther every game. And now he said, I got to go play football now, real football.
What's funny is he actually reminds me of Matthew Stafford from a couple years ago because he's got one target to rule them all.
Well, the one target, really, I mean, as soon as Verrett went down for San Diego, that's when it was just the all-you-can-eat buffet was open for Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah.
And that touchdown pass to Zach Miller, that ball was going at least 85 miles per hour, at least.
You timed it.
It almost went back in time.
It wasn't quite there.
No.
All right, so Jay Cutler is
he's
if
a
you're
great
a streamer. Yeah,
Yep.
if you're a streaming guy and you need to set up for the playoffs, he's an option for you, right?
Yeah, so his playoff schedule, Week 14, home against Washington, Week 15 on the road against Minnesota, Week 16 on the road against Tampa Bay. So I mean that it's hard to beat that.
I agree. And you were making the point that, they're still kind of they're 3-5, they're in the mix where they're not completely out of
small room for small margin for error. And
Right.
this was we were having a discussion about Langford, who was fantastic, of what do we think the Bears are going to do moving forward if Forte was to come back in not next week but the following. And I think Forte slides right back in. I think Langford completely becomes a backup again as long as they're still winning. If they start losing, they might try and see what they have in Langford, but it's hard to know.